Says KT's on the red. Who's gonna win? The Shy will not, and KT takes it to game 4. Holy crap!
Gaming. It's a billion-dollar industry that has grown to be incredibly popular over the past few decades. Even though it's often seen as a regular hobby for young people, the possibility of playing games professionally and earning millions of dollars has become very real for some exceptionally skilled players. Electronic sports, or esports, have been gaining lots of traction in current times and have reached the point where millions of aspiring gamers are influenced by successful esports athletes who play on an international level. Being able to watch these tournaments take place on the big stage and witness the best players battle it out in competitive video games for the grand prize is very exciting, whether it's in person or online. I'm sure that I, along with many others, have dreamed of competing in these large-scale tournaments, expressed our passion for gaming to our parents, and had our dreams crushed when they said that it was a terrible idea. So I've set out to research into the realistic side of professional gaming as a career pathway, whilst taking its risks, rewards, and reliability into consideration, so you, dear viewer, would know exactly what you're getting into if you really think you've got what it takes. I'll be covering these aspects in more depth throughout the video, but as a general overview, it was found that only a minuscule portion of individuals was able to turn their gaming skills and passions into a highly successful career. This is due to several factors which affect the likelihood of success within the gaming industry, including luck, skill, time, and dedication. If an individual is confident in their skills and can capture the attention of bigger organizations, then professional gaming can certainly be a realistic career pathway for that individual. This video will have timestamps for each topic, and I'll be leaving my references in the description below and throughout the video. Now, let's delve deeper. First, let's define what a professional gamer is and what they do. A professional gamer is an individual who plays specific video games for several hours a day. And no, this is not like you sweaty tryhards on that competitive grind at 3 AM. This is as a job, where they train their mechanical and strategical skills to compete in tournaments for the chance to win large money prizes and worldwide fame. These people have to be very, very good at the games they play, so they're usually coached and required to refine their skills and master the mechanics of a specific game, which allows them to perform at a high standard during tournaments. As these guys need to maintain an edge in skill, they train for over 6 hours daily, repeating drills and practicing against other players, which can reach over 12 hours a day during intense preparation periods. This can result in injuries such as back and wrist pain, as athletes are required to sit still and train for most of the day. Due to the quick reflexes and thinking of young individuals, the esports industry is dominated by young male athletes, and according to esports earnings, the highest earning age group is between 21 to 25 years of age. This is why you don't see a lot of older players in esports. An esports athlete is very different to a casual gamer, since they're coached for long hours and are trained in big studios to perform their best. Additionally, gamers can sign contracts offered by esports organizations such as Cloud9 and 100 Thieves to join and represent their team, and are usually noticed if their performance is of a high standard. These contracts highlight the requirements of both parties, provide a source of income for professional gamers and content creators, and aim to provide professional gamers and team organizations with long-term security, according to British esports. The most skilled esports athletes compete in international tournaments for the chance to win large prizes, with an example being the incredibly successful League of Legends Worlds 2021, where dozens of teams fought for a prize pool of $2,225,000 and worldwide fame. However, according to gaming veteran Michael Memorau, the chance of becoming a pro gamer is, depending on the game, far below 0.01% due to the overwhelming number of aspiring players and the amount of skill required to reach the top. Although the most well-known names, like Faker, have earned millions of dollars, the average salary for an esports player is approximately $60,000, which can be earned through contracts, sponsorships, streaming, content creation, and tournament winnings. Obviously, there are lots of appealing things in a career as a professional esports athlete. After conducting an email interview with Dr. Beatrice, a professor at Potsdam University with several connections in esports, he made it clear that getting paid for doing something you love is a very appealing concept to anyone. But that was obvious already. Several aspects of the gamer lifestyle, such as being able to travel the world, participate in tournaments, and of course play games, are idolized by social media and generally found desirable due to its glorifying and entertaining qualities. Having the opportunity to travel and play against other skilled players in front of thousands of spectators with the prospect of winning and reaching the top? Sign me up! However, the pressure to perform is very intense, and athletes are often subjected to fierce hate and criticism if they underperform. A recent example of this is the backlash targeted towards the professional Valorant team Sentinels, who were previously hailed as the best Valorant team in the world in 2021 after winning the first international LAN event in Valorant history, which was the VCT Masters 2. After underperforming and failing to qualify for the VCT 2022 NA Stage 1 Challenger playoffs, they were heavily criticized online for not practicing enough, and still face negative comments today about underperforming, especially since the Valorant Open qualifiers are quite recent. Esports athletes often view gaming as work rather than a hobby due to the extensive amount of time and practice required, with their physical and mental health being damaged because of all the anxiety and self-doubt that can come as a result. Facing this level of scrutiny and pressure at a young age is very detrimental to anyone's health. However, the dream of fame and glory often overshadow these negative aspects. Now, of course, being internationally successful has many rewards that obviously drive the appeal of this career, including cash prizes, worldwide recognition, gaming equipment, and even academic opportunities such as scholarships.
One of our players who won the Fortnite tournament was offered a scholarship.
Wow, that's impressive.
Money and fame are the most obvious factors, as well as being able to refine your skills in both gaming and real life to develop a reputation and some workplace skills. Playing games competitively can actually help you develop several life skills, which was researched in a scientific article published in 2020. There many authors described how esports athletes develop skills such as digital intelligence, experience and expertise in prolonged human-computer interaction performed in a seated posture, skillful and efficient communication, and enhanced cognitive abilities. By working in an esports team, which definitely requires effective communication and collaboration, these skills can be developed and hence transferred to other occupations if a career as an esports athlete isn't working out, providing more job security and stability for the individual. In a study conducted by Ufuk Bingol and Yazin Nuri Çakır, forgive my pronunciation, I googled it and I tried my best. But these guys found that after surveying and observing Turkish esports athletes, they were actually more able to adapt to technology-based careers due to their knowledge from gaming, creating positive career expectations both inside and outside of esports. So the rewards of this career aren't just limited to money and fame, but don't forget the negative parts as well. I'm sure we all know that despite the appeal of gaming as a career, becoming an esports athlete is very risky due to a bunch of unpredictable factors, such as luck and circumstances, as well as how a huge amount of skill and effort is required to be noticed amongst the many other talented gamers around the world due to its rising popularity. I'll be blunt. Reaching worldwide fame is very unlikely. You have to constantly be on the lookout and reaching out to be recognized, especially by a big organization. The gaming industry is constantly changing and greatly favors younger people, which makes it a short-term career. Due to being replaced by younger individuals or by underperforming from age, most pro athletes retire by their late 20s, as stated by Mel Hawthorne at esports.net. So, a player's skill set must be diverse and adaptable to other career choices, especially since it's very unlikely for most of us to find a place at the top. When working as an esports athlete, other life skills such as effective communication and cognitive skills can be developed, which are greatly valued in the workplace and can be implemented into other career pathways. However, this definitely should not be relied on. Nevertheless, they are useful life skills. For young people, time is very valuable as they need to prepare for the careers they wish to pursue and may sacrifice education for gaming practice, which is extremely risky. Don't think that you can just procrastinate on all your schoolwork and just start gaming all day. Education can provide realistic and stable career opportunities, but professional gaming? It's very unlikely to be successful because it's so precarious and unstable. It's just not reliable or long term, and you can't guarantee anything. However, the gaming industry has grown to open up more opportunities for esports related activities since it's gotten so popular nowadays, allowing for more smaller scale tournaments to be hosted and hence giving potential esports athletes a chance to gain some recognition. Even schools have been opening up esports scholarships and tournaments for students to participate in due to the rising demand for gaming skills, providing more opportunities for upcoming gamers to garner attention and create a career. Although the industry is growing, the chances of reaching the top are still very slim, and the amount of time which needs to be dedicated to practicing and training can interfere with valuable education. And not only that, you most likely won't be able to earn an average annual salary, since only the most popular players are glorified and can earn millions a year. According to Dr. Beatrice in my email interview, this career pathway is not at all reliable, and that you should have a backup plan for sure. If you're very skilled in a certain game, then a career as a professional gamer can be extremely viable. However, most people will be unsuccessful in this career. Make sure you consider whether you're suitable for the job's lifestyle and if you're prepared to lose your hobby, and weigh the pros and cons with each other. There are a a bunch of strategies that can be implemented to secure a stable income and increase your chances of success, especially if you're a small aspiring esports athlete. To gain an income, you can simply find another job or try live streaming or content creation, as these can be done whilst playing games to develop skills, appeal to an audience, and get some attention. Many professional players publicize themselves by streaming online as another source of income. However, building a community requires a lot of patience and dedication to get popular. Another crucial part is, of course, getting scouted by esports organizations, and the likelihood of being noticed can be increased by developing your skills in a specific game, gaining popularity, reaching out, and actively creating a name for yourself by joining communities. Deciding on a certain game to specialize in, especially popular esports titles such as League of Legends and Valorant, will help you refine your skills, whereas training in multiple genres will result in a wider range of skill but lower overall ability. As only the most elite players can be successful, practicing and climbing the ranks by competing is vital to finding a team and refining your skills. Being active within a community while searching for opportunities enables you to engage with the gaming community and gain experience, which is crucial towards refining your skills and capturing the attention of other organizations if you perform really well. Furthermore, your gaming equipment may benefit your performance, as it prevents you from being held back by your gear's mechanical limits. It's also important to ensure that you're passionate, determined, and strong-willed to pursue this career pathway, as you should know that the chances of finding success are very small amongst the many other talented players around the world. Not that it's impossible though. Finding success and stability as an esports athlete is very difficult, unstable, and just cannot be guaranteed, especially as a smaller gamer. However, passion and dedication can be rewarded if you work hard enough. Gaming is certainly a real career, and it has made many people successful all around the world. However, being an esports athlete is very difficult and highly unlikely for most of the population, as several factors such as luck, skill, time, and dedication are required to be successful as a professional gamer, especially at a young age where training can take away time from education. Aiming for this career can be viable if you're very skilled at a specific game and are actively working towards building a reputation within a gaming community. However, it is a short-term and unreliable career choice, where you should always have a backup plan for a more stable career. Shoot your shot if you really believe you're capable, but hopefully this video has given you something to consider. Thanks for watching, and good luck to all you gamers out there.